Hello, and welcome to Perspectives of Jerry. If you're new here, and if you've been here before, well, welcome back. Thank you for coming. On your way in, make sure you click like and subscribe. All right, so here's a fun thing I had to do today. I had my AI, Gemini, from my phone, scan through all of the self-help books out there for men. And here are the top 10 things that she came up with. Now, the reason I have done this is so that you don't actually have to read through books that cost too much, give vague information in the descriptions, and just waste time that we don't have. So, here's a quick list of 10 things that you can actually do starting today. Let's dive in, all right? So, the first one here is the 10-minute phone-free morning. So don't reach for your phone the second you wake up. Now, I use my phone as my alarm, but I just have enough to, go over, flip it over, and click, wake or done. So beyond that, give yourself 10 minutes to just look out the window, or if you can, step outside. Soak up some of that free vitamin D. This is going to reset your brain before the world starts demanding things from you. Our second one is standardize your wake-up time. It's not about how much sleep you get, so forget the whole 8-hour thing. It's all about routine. Set your alarm for the same time every day, even on weekends. Your hormones will really thank you. Honestly, routines really will help you conserve your energy and know where things are from day to day. Number 3, the 2-minute breathing reset. When you're stressed, try the psychological sigh. I want you to inhale deep, and then once you've gotten to that, take one more tiny sip of air at the top, and then exhale really slowly. Do this 3 times and it will kill stress instantly. What I used to do when I was part of choir, our teacher would actually have us take a deep breath as deep as we could and a little bit more, and then she would count out in seconds of how to get that breath out. It helped for our breath control and our endurance when we were singing longer passages that really didn't have a lot of breath marks. Thank you, classical music. Number 4, this honestly is pretty evident, but go lift something heavy. Twice a week. You don't need a complex gym schedule. You can do that if you want. If that's what you're into, cool, go for it. But just do 2 full body sessions a week, enough to keep your testosterone and bone density where they need to be. And keep this simple. Squats, pushes, pulls. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Doesn't have to be a whole lot. It just has to be something to get the blood pumping. Okay? And there are so many workouts online. You can just look these up and say, I need a simple workout. Even, hey, do what I did. Ask AI, hey, I need a simple workout plan. This is what I have at home. This is what I want to do. Mine came up with a nice 10-minute doable thing, even incorporating my own personal skills, from past activities into that into the workout, so everything would be familiar, but doable. All right, so moving on is number 5, and that's auditing your numbing habits. Now, what's a numbing habit, you might ask? Well, that would be scrolling, drinking, overworking, doom scrolling your night away, that type of stuff. Pick one and set a hard boundary. For example, no phone after 9 p.m. I know that's hard, but trust me, if you can get away from the little blue light for a while, it might actually be less stressful. You want to control the habit before it controls you. Or in other words, your habits and hobbies should relax you. They should not tax you. Don't do a hobby for the sake of a hobby. Have a hobby just because it's fun. It's relaxing. I don't have to think. Personally, I like building Legos. I have Star Wars Legos, and yeah, I know Legos are expensive right now, but it's a nice relaxing time as I'm building things up, and it's a real joy to see something that you've accomplished with your hands. So Legos for me could be woodworking for you. Maybe it's painting. Maybe it's drawing. You know, maybe it's sewing. I don't know. Find one that actually helps you relax and stick to it. Now, number 6 is practice micro recovery. Every 90 minutes of work, stand up for 2 minutes, move around. This is going to stop the mental fog that leads to that mid-afternoon crash. And then while you're up, make sure that you drink some water. Have a glass, real easy. If I'm working in the office, I walk to the water fountain. If I'm at home and I need to get up, I'm like, all right, well, go have a glass. Even though I'm drinking something at my desk, it never hurts to hydrate. Now, number 7 might be a little tougher for some men, and this is the one meaningful connection rule. Isolation in itself is dangerous for men. Yeah, we can be alone, but we need to have at least one real conversation per week, and this should not be about work or sports. Nothing that makes your blood rise, just everyday talk. So reach out and actually check in with somebody. You got those friends that you have had for years, but you really don't talk all that much? Reach out to one. Text them first, make sure they're not busy, and then hey, we haven't caught up in a while. Can I give you a call? They'll thank you. Trust me. All right, number 8, the 5-minute task rule. If a task can take less than 5 minutes, like sending an email, washing a dish, paying a bill through an app, just do it. Just go, I'm thinking of this now, I'm going to do it now. Done. This is going to clear the mental clutter that can cause background anxiety because, those are little things, but if you have a lot of those little things, now it's one big thing. And now you're like, oh my God, look at all this stuff I have to do. Oh no. So if they take less than 5 minutes, just get it done. Easy peasy. Now, number 9, and I alluded to this earlier, is hydrate your brain. Your brain is mostly water. In fact, our human bodies are mostly water. Drink 1 full glass before you touch that first cup of coffee. Simple rule, hydrate, then caffeinate. It cures the brain fog that way, way better than a caffeine hit does. And while you're at it, measure this out. 120 ounces total at least in the day. They say 8 glasses. Okay, 8 glasses, 8 ounces, that's 64 ounces. Double it. If you're not quite sure how much you really should take in or how much is too much, consult Google or something of that nature and say, hey, how much water should I have per day? And give them your age, your height, and your weight, and go from there. And the Google should give you some kind of good number for that. I go 120. It makes my life easy. All right, number 10. This is important, especially for men. You want to book your annual maintenance. Kind of checking underneath the hood. So you want to stop powering through your pain. We all do it. Everybody does. So get your physical in every year. Get your dental cleaning in every year. And as you age, get that eye exam every year. It doesn't hurt. And honestly, if you have health insurance, all those are free. Make your appointments, get them done. Once you've done all that, you'll know your baseline so you can catch problems before they become permanent. Now, while you're at it, this is a cool thing I learned a few years ago. Get one of those scales that measures more than just your weight. I have a scale that I step on, and it's connected to an app on my phone. And what it does is it measures my weight, obviously. It measures my BMI, skeletal muscle mass, water weight, visceral fat, all that. Now, is it 100% accurate? Of course not. You have to have those really expensive DEXA scans for all that. But this is a pretty dang good second place. And most of those scales, under $30. Mine's been an eye-opener, and now I know what to target and look for. So go for it. All right, that's 10. That's all of them. It's simple, it's direct, it's all actually doable stuff. For the regular guy at home. You don't need anything expensive. This is easy. In the comments below, I want you to know which one of these do you guys do now, or which ones do you plan to introduce into your lifestyle? Let me know in the comments so we can get the conversation rolling on that. And remember, if you like my work so far, make sure you click like and subscribe for the video so you don't miss any of these. And if you want to support me just a little bit more, I'll have a link in the description for buymeacoffee.com/perspectivesofjerry, because this will help the channel keep going. Okay, folks, I'm out for the day. You have a wonderful one. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I do answer every comment. So, have a good one. Be safe. Drink more water. Get some sunlight. Get active. You know you can do it. You have a great day.